those players that don't show up on the usual FM24 wonderkid list but score 25 goals a season anyway. Yeah, this is the video. Today I'm going to be showing you 500 air strikers that are absolutely monster in FM24. Most of them cost way less than you expect, and you're going to be shocked on number one on this list. So stick around. Let's get into it. So number five on my list is actually Dominic Calvert-Lewin. As you can see, we're actually in 2026. That's I think 3 years after, and this guy is like crazy good. Checking his stat, you can see he's actually a physical player with a fairly sporting personality. He has a weak football. He's actually very strong. Wow, a physical very good attribute when you're actually looking at him. Checking his scout report, checking his overview right here, you can see he's only just injury prone and can only face he can struggle while facing with a strong stuff. But this guy checking his stuff is really good. He went to West Ham with how much? He actually went on loan, and when I actually asked, okay, I cannot actually ask for him right now, but he went on loan. Definitely you can get this guy straight up less money. You understand? His value 20 million. That means they're actually asking for 20 million. Okay, so this guy is really good. Checking his stats in day save, you can see it's actually going to be like shifting. It's going to shift in it might shift in your own save, but this guy is like really good in my save. You can see 10 goals in 3 matches, 9 goals, and this guy is not bad if you want to turn him to a monster in your own team. This guy is definitely not bad. Let's jump to number four right here is Hugo Ekitike. Right now in real life, this guy is actually scoring a lot of goals and is actually attracted to Manchester United and other players, which they value him at 100 million. But in this game, it's actually valued 6.8 million, which is way less for a player of his standard. Can actually like play like a winger. This guy is actually like a Rashford type of striker, which you can actually control the ball, pass the ball. He has enough finishing, enough flair to actually control the ball, playing link up, you understand. And checking his attribute, this guy is crazy nice. Personality fairly determined. He knows how to use the ball foot. He sees to physical attribute. That means he is actually very good in his physicals. And checking his scout reports right here is going to check his only the issue only is actually the language. He can play a couple of positions, he's impressive in terms of jumping. His exit price is way less, you understand. And this you can see is actually like a very good player. So checking his history, right? Even though he has actually fallen out of grace in PSG, because PSG I think they are very good checking their player wise. See, they have Chevy Seymour, they have this guy, they have this guy, they have Bakula, they have Grealish, they have this guy, and so like he's not going to really make it right. They have Colomine also, so he's not really going to make it there. So yeah, he actually went on loan with 14 goals, 28 in 28 matches, one assist. You understand? Seeing him, you can see that this guy is really good. In PSG, he scored 10 goals in 34 matches. He actually did very well checking his stat. So this guy should be like a beast in your team. You can actually like turn him to a quad player, you understand. So that's actually very fitting. But depending on your team, if your team is actually a very good team, then it's going to be like second striker also. He's actually fitting as second striker and he can actually be your main striker looking at the stats. It's so good. So let's jump into the third person. Number three right here is Moise Kean. This guy is literally like this person I actually show, which is Hugo. You understand? This guy is Italian, 26 years of age, and this guy is like crazily good. To me, I feel it's good. He can use both foot, right and left. His physical also it has a lot of acceleration and pace. His strength on the ball is so good. As you can see, his passing is so nice. So this guy can actually play a couple of positions as you can see. He can play the right and the left wing. He can actually turn to a striker right here. He's 6'0", and he can actually like know the ball as you can see right. So checking his scout reports right here, you can see that this guy is really good. You understand? Fair, poor, intelligence, and so that's the only like issues that he has. But every other thing is very considered performance. This is actually very good in a player which you want. You understand? So checking his history, let's check his history. As you can see, he he went to on loan and they got him for 11 mil. That means fall out. out of grace in Juventus, but checking his stat is not really that bad for real. Even though he hasn't like gotten into his form, but I feel it's not really that bad, and you can actually like get him to do the needed thing to do in your own team because this guy checking his attribute is not bad at all. Just go check him out. So before we jump to the second and the first in this video, if you actually love my videos and you feel like you don't want to miss out on them, please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. It's going to be helping the channel to reach 500 subscribers before we know it. Thank you very much. And let's jump into the second person. The second person, which is no other than Karim Konaté. I haven't heard people like telling saying that he's actually done anything that saved. Like even when I watch reviews and so I don't really see people buying this guy, which is so like what are you guys thinking, man? This Karim Konaté Ivorian is very good. I got him in Crystal Palace here and he has done a lot of things for me. Checking his history, you can see that he actually scored 11 goals in 32 matches. In his first season, he scored 4 goals in 7 games, which is so crazy. He got that's his highest rating, 7.23. And in the second season, scored 11 goals, 32 games. And I feel in this season, even though I cannot check his overall stat, but in this season, he scored way much goals, right? But checking this season right here, which is the last season, he scored 13 goals in 24 matches, having the highest rating he has had in the last season, 4 assists, 3 play of the match. As you can see, this guy is like crazy good. As you can see right here, you can see that this corner F is more in secondary, okay, fairly poor there, and can only play one position, right? As you can see right here, you can only play one position, but in that one position is pretty good, and you don't want to like miss out on this guy. So I got this guy for how much is that? 31 mil from Salzburg. Salzburg actually have loads of strikers that are very good in these days, which Karim Konaté is actually one of them, and I really want you to actually like just jump on him. So you won't believe the last person. The last person is kind of way older, but yeah, it's actually very good to get. And the last person is Alexander Sørloth. So in this save, this guy's actually been very good. I don't know in your own save, but in this save, he's actually 30 years of age, and you can get him as a squad depth. You understand, like a squad player or impact. So that is actually going to be impacting your team when you actually need a striker. Because this guy is 6'4", he knows how to run and jump, he knows how to head, he knows how to pass a little bit. So if you want that kind of thing, in Crystal Palace, I'm actually playing two at the front, so it's actually like the target forward or the first I mean the target forward is actually like the complete forward, you understand? So norms on a norm sometimes it actually I said complete forward. I mean target forward rather. So sometimes I actually like drop it and sometimes I play him as an advanced forward, you understand? And this guy is like pretty good. Checking is that right? I actually value 37 million to 45 million right here, and that's because I actually give him that value. I got him for 10.5 million. The Villarreal got him for 10.75 million. So I got him way lesser than them right here. And as you can see, he started 30 games, 30 fucking games with me with Saka the side and scored 17 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. That's so crazy. 17 goals, 0 assists, 7.21. That's the highest he has ever actually did in his career, right? And no, that's not the highest. Coming down to right here, you can see that's 34 games, 24 goals. And I can really remember in my first season, he actually played a lot of games and he got 31 goals this particular season, which is actually crazy. And you can find the video in which I dropped the tactics before the end of this video. Yeah, it's actually going to be showing right now at the end of the video, so you can actually go watch it and you can see the proof. And this guy is actually having 16 games, 5 goals, right? He's actually at the 7.05, having 3 assists, 2 player of the match. A player this store is actually giving assists, right? You see that it's actually really crazy. So I feel like this guy is actually very good, and he's going to like do a lot in your save. A lot, I mean a lot. Checking his scout report, let's see. It's actually a very, very good ability to maintain balance under pressure. Really good in a consistent performance. You need this shit in your team, in your player trade. You need it a lot. And it's actually a consistent performer because it actually helps us to knock some big teams out in the likes of Real Madrid, in the likes of PSG. Actually helps us to like knock them out of the table. You understand? Which is really, really good. And I really encourage you guys to get Alexander Sørloth. I know this is actually not the improved FN2024, which is actually in Atletico Madrid and it might be a little bit expensive. But this guy is actually going to be a very, very good player for you. So you guys should jump on it. So those are my top 100 air strikers in FM24. But I know there are more beasts out there flying under the radar. Drop the most underrated air striker below so I can actually test them out in my future videos. You understand? So also, if you haven't watched my most dominant tactics that I actually drop, it's actually going to be showing you right here in the video. You can just go into my channel. You're going to be seeing this particular thumbnail. So go and check it out. It's actually very, very massive. You want everything for me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the subscribe button and click on the bell if you like my videos. You don't want to miss them out. Then thank you very much.